Breathe it in. That's fear.
Hello, it's your boy Davidoff and welcome back to Movie Monday. I hope you like the new intro, by the way. It's mixed up of like a few moments, a few of my favorite moments from movies of the last decade or so, I think. Yeah, I put a bunch of things in there that I thought were pretty cool. With Godzilla's roar in it as well. I just thought it was a nice little edit I made a few days ago. It just came with the idea in my head. Like, I think of video ideas like at like 4 AM in the morning, and I'm just like, why can't I think of these during the day when I'm awake instead of like in bed at 4 AM? But anyway, that's a different story. So today is the last MCU movie Monday. I'll make MCU movies. I'll make MCU videos after this, but the last MCU movie Monday for a little while, maybe a year or two, possibly. So yeah, this one, because obviously Endgame is done now, Far From Home is coming up. There's a video about 10 things I want to see in the MCU's future. So yeah, at number 1, we have Wanda meeting Magneto. And if you don't know the significance of this, basically in the comics, Magneto is the Scarlet Witch's father. So I would love her to meet her father. I think it would be great for a story arc as well, for her to find out who her father is, what type of man he is. And I think it would be interesting to see that. And hopefully we do it in like an X-Men movie maybe. I'm sure we'll get the X-Men soon. So maybe in an X-Men movie we'll get to see that. But I want to see her reaction to her meeting her father, to her finding out that her father is a maniac called Magneto. So I just think that'll be interesting. I don't know how it'd work though, to be honest, because he's a Holocaust survivor. So, and the Scarlet Witch's origin is different in the MCU because obviously they did not have the rights to the X-Men characters, obviously. So, I mean, they didn't even call her Scarlet Witch either. Like, she got her name recently, I think. But at first, she wasn't called Scarlet Witch. Because they didn't have the rights to her. They're different origins, she's from a different place to the comics version. So it would be hard to do, but I think you can find a way to retcon it. But Magneto would be surely very old though. Unless you could say like, you could find a way to have plot convenience and say he was frozen for 80 years. A bit like Cap. I don't know. I don't know how it could work because he would be really old by now, Magneto probably. But for some reason, I just want to see Wanda meet Magneto. I want to see like the interaction. I think it would be interesting. It won't be Fassbender, it won't be McKellen. They'll cast someone new, I'm sure. We will see a Magneto, I'm pretty sure. I highly doubt they'll just leave him out. But I want him to meet Wanda. I want that to happen at some point. So hopefully that happens. Number 2, Black Panther leading the Avengers. Now apparently Captain Marvel should be the face of the MCU. That's what they're saying apparently. For me, obviously, like, the Avengers Endgame is done now, but it will continue. It might not be called the Avengers, but there will be a team. There will be a team at some point. There'll be a team-up movie. They'll come together. It will be T'Challa, Captain Marvel, probably Thor come back as well. Maybe some of the Guardians. Who knows? I don't know. Who else would be there? Scarlet Witch. Who else would be there? It wouldn't be anyone original, wouldn't there? It would be all new characters. Maybe Ant-Man would be in there. The Wasp. But there would be a new team. There would be a new team. Apparently there's also going to be a Young Avengers as well at some point, because apparently that 5-year time jump was to set up the Young Avengers. That's what I heard anyway. So that could happen. But the point is, in terms of adults, there will be a new team. So I would like to see T'Challa leading that team, because he's a leader. He leads a country and he's rich. He can provide resources. He can fund the team as well. Like, he can be a mixture of Tony Stark and Steve Rogers. He can be the leader like Steve, and he can be the money guy like Tony, like a mixture of two. I just think he'd be the best possible leader for a future Avengers team. Just my opinion, maybe I'm wrong, but I would like to see that personally. But probably won't happen though, but we'll see. Number 3, the X-Men. I could have put that number 1 to be honest, but the X-Men. I want to see Wolverine. I don't know much about comics Wolverine, but apparently in the comics he's not like Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. Apparently he's like 5'5", he's very hairy. And the yellow suit, I want to see the yellow suit as well. I want to see an accurate Wolverine, so hopefully they do that, do a short, hairy guy who can be Wolverine. I just think, I don't know who though. I honestly don't know, can't think of anyone. I used to think Tom Hardy, even Hugh Jackman himself said for Tom Hardy to be next Wolverine, but he's got Venom now, and Venom's not in the MCU anyway, but you know, he could be written into the MCU, considering there could be multiverse, so it won't be him, will it? So I don't know who they'd cast, but I want to see Magneto, I want to see Professor X, Jean Grey, Storm. Here's the thing, right? I wouldn't really mind if they somehow retconned Dark Phoenix, they retconned the Fox movies and like bring all the cast over here to the MCU. They can find a way to do it with multiverse, potentially. I would love to see that personally. Apart from Mystique, I don't like Jennifer Lawrence's Mystique. I think, yeah, she's been pushed too hard, to be honest. But I would love to see like Fassbender in the MCU. It won't happen though. It will be a new cast. It will be a new cast. But I want to see them at some point. I want to see all these characters, the XMen, Magneto. So should be interesting. I'm sure we'll get it at some point. They're popular teams. I'm sure we'll get it. Number 4, the Fantastic Four and their villains. The Fantastic Four. A movie about them hasn't been done right. There's an old one in the 90s, I think. I never watched that one. Then there was the there was one in the 2000s, Rise of the Silver Surfer, the second one, and the one before that. And the more recent one, which is the worst one. 4 bad movies. So, yeah, hopefully the MCU does it right. Just because it's the MCU doesn't mean it will be done right. But I hope it does get done right, because it's a cool concept. They're a good family of Marvel heroes, and I think it would be great for someone to get it right. So that'd be great. And also their villains. Fantastic Four villains: Silver Surfer, Galactus, and Doctor Doom. Doctor Doom and Galactus, one of them I think should be the next big bad, the next one, the next Thanos. Except they're more powerful than Thanos anyway. I want to see that. In Endgame they reference the Infinity Stones. If they get destroyed, then the Infinity Stones hold back dark forces, and if you destroy them, it could not prevent those dark forces from coming in. And they were destroyed in Endgame. So, or were they? I don't know. They were apparently reduced to atoms. Apparently they're still there somehow. But I don't know, maybe that's how they set up these new villains. I made a video about that as well. But I think one of those two will be the next big bad. Or maybe they both will be, who knows. Maybe that's overkill, but I want to see Galactus done right, not a massive cloud in the sky. And I want to see Doctor Doom. I didn't hate the Doctor Doom from the 2006 movie, I think. Rise of the Silver Surfer, not that one, the one before that, the original. Not the original, but there's one before that as well. But the Fantastic Four movie with Jessica Alba, Chris Evans, that one. Doctor Doom in that movie for me was not that bad, to be fair. But I'd like to see him done like really great. I don't know who could play him, but I really want to see Doctor Doom and Galactus done amazingly in the MCU. So that would be great. At number 5 we have Deadpool. I don't know how he's going to fit in, but I want to see him. I want to see like what he could do. Hopefully he stays rated R. Although Detective Pikachu did show that he can still be funny with PG-13. Or it's not even PG-13, that's PG, but he can still be funny without rated R, but I would prefer he stays rated R. But we'll see, it is Disney after all, we'll see what happens. Apparently it won't change, but I don't trust them yet. But I want to see Deadpool in the MCU, I want to see what he does. There were rumours about him replacing Stan Lee with the cameos, like one cameo every movie. I don't think he should do that, to be honest, but it would be cool to see him do cameos. Like cameo in an Avengers movie in the future, cameo in an XMen movie. Like, I'm sure he would do it. Ryan Reynolds loves Deadpool. He is Deadpool. He loves playing the role of Deadpool, so I don't see why he wouldn't give up his time to do a few cameos. So maybe you can fit him in like that. But I'm sure he'll get his X-Force movie, probably. He'll get Deadpool 3, I'm sure. But we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. But he'll definitely fit. The only one who stays not recasted as coming to the MCU, which is fantastic because he's a great actor. Hopefully it brings in Josh Brolin as well as Cable. Hopefully his characters stay the same as well, because I want to see more of the Warhead girl and Colossus as well. Hopefully they stay the same as well. But Deadpool definitely staying the same. Excited to see him fit in. At number 6 we have the Netflix characters coming back. Now Disney recently got full control of Hulu. Hulu is not big, sorry, I just kicked the tripod. Hulu is not big outside of America. I don't think it even exists outside America. Probably does, but not in the UK. I haven't seen it in the UK. But in America, Hulu is pretty big streaming service, and Disney has started their own streaming service as well. So they got their own streaming service for like family-friendly content with Marvel, Star Wars, Disney movies, and animated movies. But they've also got Hulu as well. And apparently the plan is to have Hulu. They're going to put the more mature content, less family-friendly content on Hulu. They have full control now because they owned 30% originally. Fox owned 30%. Now they've bought Fox. That means they own 60%. And the rest of it was owned by Comcast, I'm pretty sure. And Comcast were like, we will let you have full control. Like, I think Comcast still own part of it, but they've agreed a deal where Disney get full control to operate that streaming service. So they could use that to bring back the Netflix characters. Bring back Daredevil, Luke Cage, Punisher, bring them all back. Jessica Jones, Iron Fist as well, even Defenders. Just bring them all back. They can use Hulu for the more hardcore stuff, and they can like not lose any momentum either. They could just like bring them back and they can still be popular. I just think that'd be great if they do that. I hope they do. Number 7, another Thor movie. Now, usually the main characters, they get trilogies, and that's it. Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, the Guardians will finish theirs. Avengers got more, but that's Avengers obviously. T'Challa, Black Panther will get a trilogy for sure. Doctor Strange probably, Captain Marvel probably. So like people get trilogies. People do get trilogies in general, but Thor has been popular. He's improved a lot. The first 2 movies of his, the first movies of Thor were not that good, to be honest. And I think even the actors were like, I mean, I don't know what actor said about it, but I'm pretty sure in general, like Thor really became cool in Ragnarok. Ragnarok and Infinity War was the best Thor. That was ridiculous, and it really, those 2 movies really show you how bad he was in the previous movies. The first Avengers movies, he was quite funny, he was quite powerful, the hammer scenes were fun, the first 3 Thor movies as well, but overall, he didn't seem to be that cool. But after Ragnarok and Infinity War, we were like, wow, this is Thor right here, that's a badass. And I want to see more of that Thor. I want to see more of that Thor in a movie. So apparently it'll be in Guardians 3, so if we don't get another Thor movie, at least we get that. But I want to see another Thor movie. I think we can see another one done right this time, and I think that'd be fantastic, because we got a much cooler Thor now. Needs to lose weight first though, obviously. Number 8, more cosmic, just in general, just like, we're getting the Eternals movie obviously. Captain Marvel 2, I hope, is more cosmic. Maybe even Doctor Strange 2 as well, possibly. Hopefully we get, I mean, we definitely will get more cosmic stuff, I'm sure. But hopefully we get properly, like, more cosmic. A lot less focus on Earth. A lot less focus on Earth. Because we focus a lot on Earth in Infinity Saga. There's no need anymore, you know. Let's just put more movies up. More cosmic movies. I just think it'd be more interesting. That's all I'm saying. Number 9, more Doctor Strange. So if he's getting a sequel, he'll probably get a 3rd movie as well, but I want to see him more in future movies, like other people's movies. It would be awesome to see him in future team-up movies, and I want to see him multiple times more. I don't know what his contract is like, but I would love to see him a lot more often, because he's such a cool character. He really is a cool character. At number 10, the next big event movie, the next big, it's probably going to be called Avengers. Let's be honest, it's going to be called Avengers, probably. So, yeah, there's been rumors about Avengers vs. X-Men, Avengers Secret Wars, Avengers something else, I don't know. There's been a lot of rumors. But I don't know what it's going to be. Are they going to build up to Doctor Doom, Galactus, or the Secret Wars? I don't know what Secret Wars is exactly, but I know it involves a lot of characters. Obviously, it would be as big or bigger than Infinity War and Endgame possibly. But whatever the next big event is, I'm looking forward to it, and I hope it's great. So yeah, that's it. That's going to be my 10 things I want to see the most in the MCU's future. Here's what we're actually getting though. Far From Home, Eternals, Black Widow, Guardians 3, Black Panther 2, Doctor Strange 2, Shang-Chi, Captain Marvel 2 possibly. It's not been announced yet, but it probably will be. And apparently it's been rumoured that 2024 and 2025 will be the next big event type movies like Avengers. That's just rumoured, by the way, but what we are definitely getting are Shang-Chi, Doctor Strange 2, Black Panther 2, Guardians 3, Black Widow, Eternals, Spider-Man 2, and probably Spider-Man 3 as well. That's probably going to happen. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the future. Some people are like, I'm gonna get off the train here, and to be honest, if you want to stop watching Marvel movies, then Endgame is the right point. Once you watch Endgame, It gives you a good enough ending. You can, if you want to jump off the train, get it off now, because you know it's an Endgame is a nice ending to end it on. I'm still gonna keep going and still keep watching it because I enjoy the MCU movies and I'm looking forward to the future. So yeah, hopefully it's good. Like, I don't know. The thing is, here's the thing though. I don't know if they will ever hit the levels of Infinity War and Endgame. I don't know if they will, because those were great movies, amazing movies. They both smashed the box office as well. I'm not sure whether they can do the same because they don't have Tony anymore, they don't have Steve anymore. Natasha's gone, Clint probably gone as well because he's probably retired. Hawkeye is anyway. You get what I mean? Like, the originals are gone, so you have to like rebuild it in a way. You got characters there like Scarlet Witch that will still be there, I'm sure, and new characters as well. But can it be as good as it was before? We'll have to wait and see. This was your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, and I forgot my intro. By the way, before I actually retry that, by the way, the next 3 weeks will probably be Godzilla related. So next week could be like a prediction video, the week after spoiler talk, the week after something else. So Godzilla related videos coming up for Movie Monday. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. And see ya.